Hello, Ari here again. I wanted to make another video about race mixing in the context of people liking each other, talking a little bit philosophically about what it means to like somebody, talking a little bit about my own personal experiences with what it means for me to like somebody, and really answering the question, do I like anybody? Do you like anybody? And why do you even like the people that you like? It can be a racist thing, it can be a non racial thing, it can be something where you only like the people who have done something for you. You know, if somebody's done something for you, you like them. You like it when something good happens for you, and if somebody does something good for you, you like that person. A lot of people in your own race have not done anything for you directly, but there is some reason why we like them more than people of another race. Do you even like people of your own race? That's an assumption I'm making. Maybe you don't. Maybe you don't like people of your own race. But I'll tell you what, if you don't like people of your own race, there's a good chance you don't like people of other races that much more necessarily either. And that comes down to the ultimate question of, do you even like people, regardless of race? This is one of those questions that is a deep philosophical question that we've asked ourselves time and time again, and people ask themselves on a personal level, do I even like people? You know, sometimes we'll ask this question of one another. Do you like people? Do you like people? Do you like people? It seems like such a simple question that it almost doesn't need to be asked, but it's so powerful because it's a good reminder. A day where you can, look at the world and you can say, I like people. That's a good day. That's part of what it means to have a good day. And so it's part of what it means to have a good life. What am I trying to say here? I'm trying to say that beyond race mixing, I want people to like people. I want you, whoever's watching this video, I want you to like people. That's the first step. If you don't agree with race mixing right away, if you don't agree with, the fact that it will end racism or anything else that I could say in another video, at the very least, if I can help you like people and respect people and understand people and play this game of life in a healthy way, have fun with people, then I've done my job. I've done a good job. And hopefully you will turn around to your thoughts about race mixing. And hopefully, if you agree with race mixing already, you'll maybe not guaranteed to like people at all. Maybe in the process of the race mixing revolution, we will build some resentment for one another, for people who don't agree with race mixing, for people who do see the future, people who do see the world free of racism and know that this is a good idea and get impatient and want people to agree and commit to this. And we will resent the people that don't agree. But we have to stay humble. We have to stay patient. And we have to be an example. I have to be an example. You have to be an example of how beautiful it is to be a part of the race mixing revolution and how beautiful it is to like people on an unprecedented level. I would love to do that. I would love if the people who are part of the race mixing revolution had a very particular, specific, different quality of how they liked people. They looked at people differently. Even the way we look at each other is so different now than it has ever been. Every generation, it changes just a little bit more. Genetically, personally, in so many ways. It adds up. We're building something inside of ourselves that we don't really understand. And I want to foster that. I want to give that energy. I want to give that some kind of context and some kind of power or avenue or direction so that we can be confident about liking people. I don't want you to just like people. I want you to be confident about it. That's what I want for myself. I don't want to just like people unreasonably. I don't want to like people in some kind of, just because I have to. I don't want to like people because I have to. I want to like people because they deserve to be liked. And I want to do something. Just liking people alone won't guarantee anything. I like people. I feel good about people. That's great. But so what? What's next? That's something I'm trying to answer for myself, and that's something that I hope will motivate me to doing something special, doing something different, doing something like this revolution and getting it off the ground. Because right now, I like people, but I'm not gonna lie to you, I could like people more. There's some things I don't like about people. There's a lot of things I don't like about people. And there's a lot of things that I do like about people. And in my life, I'm ready for all kinds of change in that regard. And I hope you can like people too. And I'd like to see how you like people. I'd like to see the ways that you don't like people. And I'd like to communicate about that. I'd like to have very good quality of communication about the ways that you do and don't like people. So please feel free to leave some comments. I'll probably post this video on my YouTube. You're watching this already. Maybe you're watching this some time from now. You're already seeing it on YouTube. And please leave some comments and talk to other people about this. And feel free to ask this question without any judgment, without any implication of, why would you even ask me if I like people? Are you saying I don't? Without any judgment, feel free to just ask somebody, do you like people? Sometimes it's good to just see the question, to hear the question, and propose it. Do you like people? Thanks for listening. Have a good day.